Hey there, folks. I'm actually doing a video regarding something positive. Huzzah! Oh, that was supposed to be confetti. You know, torn up paper towels don't work very well. Get off! So anyway, I actually had some. It's very interesting. In my last video I talked about a little bit about my reaction to Geodon, the devil's drug. I hate that stuff. Anyway, but I just actually had a realization today, and it's basically based on the fact that I'm slowly coming down from all of it, and based, I keep wanting to say based on. Sorry, I'll get the wording here in a minute or two, or not. You know what? I need to write a script for myself. That's what I need to do. Let me stop worrying. Okay. I'm gonna take a breather here for a second. Because of, I think I worry about too much about how I'm saying things, and instead of just talking. That's, my way of trying to overcompensate for my poor memory and inability to speak. I'm better at writing, so if I could vlog by writing, which doesn't make any sense. I know I've tried blogging, but I can't seem to get people to notice it. So it's kind of me talking to myself, which I do that in my head all the time. Anyway, they're completely off topic. Basically the terrible experience I had with the Geodon, this horrible side effects, the hallucinations, the other stuff. I don't remember. Well, I do, but not right at this moment. Since I've come down from all that, I've kind of realized that I can handle things a little better in life, because I used to feel so down and exhausted from the rapid cycling of emotions, but now I've realized it could be a lot worse, because I've experienced a lot worse. And I'm ready to, when all these symptoms finally do go away, like the exhaustion, because I'm still a bit exhausted, but more so, it's physical exhaustion. I can't seem to get enough sleep. I assume that's not from the insomnia, because I've slept quite a bit since then. But it's probably what's trailing on from the medication, but also the weakness in the legs. But either way, I think once all that passes, I can really get back to life more than I could before, because prior to this, the negative feelings I had physically and emotionally were the worst that I knew of, so I could easily, that easily was able to keep me from really getting back into life and trying to, do more, and at least get off my butt and kind of work towards, better days, so, but now, I'm not hallucinating. I'm not having these paranoid feelings, where I'm going to get dragged away and locked up for whatever reason. Life isn't that bad. Life probably isn't too difficult. I mean, I'm still going to have my difficult times, I admit that, but I think I'll be able to keep myself from just sitting around boo-hooing about life, in a sense. And, I use too many words in my vocabulary, or at least try to, and I sound silly. But, I don't know. My outlook on myself still isn't very good, but that's just a matter of time. I just gotta build my confidence back. So anyway, just thought people would let me know. This is actually kind of inspired by Emily Squires' shout out to me on her video, which was nice to hear. But, basically how, well, she said she doesn't like to have, negative videos, essentially. That's what she said. Which is cool, and I think is a good thing. With me, the reason for this was to basically express what I felt, how I felt it, and that was it. But she's, you know, you're right, Emily. You know, it's good to have some positive, you know, videos and whatnot out there, because it can have a negative effect on other people, which I never intended. You know, it's just simply to let it out, because I never did. You know, it just within my household. I don't know for some. I don't know why. How? I mean, I was brave enough to do it online, but I think it was just a last resort. But yeah, I want to try and get some more positive stuff in here. And since seeing as I've dealt with something that I never thought I would come across, I think it'll be easier for me too, as long as I remember what I went through. And I think it'll take a long time for me to forget it, if at all, because of how it just, yeah, I know it's just 2 days, but I mean, seriously, imagine if you don't deal with this. Imagine dealing with 2 days of not being able to sleep and hallucinating, barely being able to tell which is real and which isn't, you know, and having this absolute fear all the time of something, you know, doom related to for yourself, you know. And it's not always death, although yeah, that is a big thing. But whatever your fear, it seems as if it's, you know, you're just waiting for it to come. You don't know what it is, where it's going to happen, or when, and it's most likely just going to be nothing but torment. That's kind of what it felt like. And you know, just imagine that. It's scary as hell. You know, you almost I don't know how to get away from it. So anyway, things are much better then. So I'm going to try and get some more positive things, but I'm still going to relate it to the bipolar disorder, because that's the main thing. I mean, I'm not going to tell every little good and bad thing that happened to me, because that's not what this is for. Although maybe I will. I don't know. Hell, I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm afraid that eventually I'll have nothing left to talk about. So maybe I will have to change it a little bit. So anyway, alright, keep watching, comment, like. Well, I prefer that people don't dislike, but do it if you want to. I don't care. That's what it's there for. I've actually been tempted to dislike all of my videos just so I have at least one dislike. But then I thought, well, if I dislike, you know, any of my videos, it'll give people more willingness to dislike my videos, and then I'll get a whole bunch. Or I won't at all. I don't know. Life is weird. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. I hope you enjoyed this. Keep commenting, and comment more. I demand it. So, and I will keep an eye out for your videos, and I'm speaking to a number of people. Wow, my finger looks bent like crazy. Maybe not. Alright, I'm going to end this, because I'm now talking gibberish and stupidity. See you later.